Hello guys, welcome back to Big LT. If you didn't watch my latest video, I was riding my scooter down down the road over there, where there's a stop sign there. There's a multiple curves down there as well. And right when I was about to go up there, I found this guy here. Just gonna walk around him, or something. Yeah, there's a little walk around. Yeah. So it has a brass canopy along with the brass motor housing. This thing doesn't have a light kit, but I'm going to here. I'm going to pick up this fan and spin the blades around a little bit. Oh, that was updraft. Here's no wait, that was down. That was actually downdraft. Actually, no wait, no. That was updraft that direction. This is downdraft. I don't feel any air. This pull chain's pretty long. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm really happy that I found this. It's a pretty good find. There's no use. I don't have any use for this ceiling fan, so I'm probably just going to give it to my grandpa. He has a ceiling fan in this big shop where he stores all of his stuff and builds and repairs stuff as well. But he has a ceiling fan there, and recently it stopped working. It was just it looks similar to, it was the exact same fan that, like this, had everything on it, even the blades, but it didn't have a mount on it. It had it was a hugger ceiling fan, or a hugger ceiling fan. That's what they're called. So yeah, that stopped working. He needs a new one. He already got one of my old ones that been replaced a long time ago. He has that one, which looks similar to this one as well, but has different blades, and it actually has a light kit on it. But I think he needs two fans. His shop is pretty big. Yeah, even though it's smaller now because I'm bigger and I don't see it that big anymore, but it's still pretty big. He'll need one of these. He'll probably want this one. Next time I go to my grandma's house, um, me and my mom will put this in our car and just give it to him because we don't need this thing. So yeah, that's that. That's really nice find. Can't believe I found it. I was just trying to ride my scooter, and all of a sudden I found it. And when I first found it, the first thing that came to me was like, oh man, I really want that ceiling fan. But I already know that my parents will instantly tell me no if I ask for it. Because the way it looks, the blades, this looks like an 80ish or 90ish fan. Oh, speaking of that, we gotta look at the stickers. See, there's a date on there. But yeah, like I was saying, this is 80ish, 90ish style. See, it just looks like this. It looks like looks like one of my grandma's old fan in her living room, which fell. But it looks similar to. It had the same blades as this, and it also had a I also had brass motor housing along with the brass canopy, and it wasn't any hugger ceiling fan either. It was one of these. So yeah, it reminds me of that fan. That fan's long gone. It's been replaced a long time ago. I forgot what I was going to say before that. Oh yeah, I remember now. Um, my my mom and dad. My mom and dad would never. Usually, my mom and dad would never let me have another ceiling fan that we don't really need, especially one looking like it came from the 80s or 90s or even 70s actually. Yeah, so but I told my mom about it, and she asked me, "Did you bring it back?" And I said no, and I also asked her, why you ask if I bring it, why you ask if I bring it back? You want it? And she told me that if I want it, I just bring it along with me, and I could just run back up to the fan and bring it with me. This thing was really lightweight, surprisingly, but it can get tired. My arms really do get tired holding this for long periods of time, but I am able to just lift it up just for a little bit to show the blades and it spinning. Yeah. My mom didn't care if I had this, but my dad, he threw a big fit. And now, since this thing is going to wobble, if my grandpa does choose to just have this fan and install it and use it, it's going to wobble all over the place, because when I found it, it was resting on either this blade, either one of these 5 blades. One of these blades, they were bent, and the other one was bent as well, but not as bad as that first one. So yeah, so if you didn't watch my other video about this fan when I first found it, there's some guy who just dumped it at the curb because his wife didn't want this ceiling fan anymore. So he just took it down and replaced it with another one, and just set this one down at the curb of a road. And he said it works. It works just fine. That's what he said. So there it is. No, wait, that's not a switch. That's just a pull chain. Let's look at the sticker. See what this was made. And this is probably an 80s fan, but let's find out. 1987. All right. Actually has a model on it. AC 552A ELD 52 minus 5. 5. Yeah. Pan only. Looks like a 120 volts and 60 HC fan in light. Oh wait, it has 2. Oh, so this does come with a looks like this does come with a light kit, but you can either leave the light kit off or put it on the fan. And looks like that guy who bought this, it looks like the guy who bought this, or either the people who were in his house before him didn't want the light. There's a loud truck passing by, so I wanted to wait until it passed by. But yeah, so there's that. I don't see any brand name on here, sadly. So So yeah, that sucked. I don't know the brand name of this fan, or well, I know the model now, but I don't know the name of this fan or the brand. All I know is that it's an 80s fan. No wonder why it looks so 80ish. But yeah, hopefully my grandpa gets this. I really want to see this work. I may make a separate video on that in the near future if he decides to just snatch it from us. We don't need this. We already got I already got a Harbor Breeze Bellhaven that's supposed to be installed in my garage, since that one's been replaced by another ceiling fan. A Harbor Breeze Notice ceiling fan. It's a newer ceiling fan, and yeah, I think that, you know, you guys can hate this. You guys can hate my opinion on this. I already know that all the fan collectors hate the Harbor Breeze Bellhaven, but the one that we have blows a lot of air. And yeah, the other ceiling fan that replaced it blows the same amount of air. Yeah. But my parents were lucky. They didn't even know how bad the Bellhavens were. But they got a good one. Other than, and I heard other people got ones with broken lights. Didn't blow much air, wobbly, all that crap. But we got a good one. I don't know how good this fan is with moving air. I don't know, but yeah, that's that. So I'm just going to put this back in the garage. Actually, I'm going to do something else before this video ends. I'm going to try to show you guys the bent blade on here. You see it? You see, there's a bent blade on here. There it is. That's the blade that it's been resting on. So this thing is going to be a little wobbly if anybody decides to take it and use it again. But yeah, that's the end of that video. That's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Bye.